No, here we are. We're recording. You'll hold it, and we're gonna get the fire going using these two pieces. Where's the other piece?
What piece?
The two pieces I told you about. Where are they?
Huh?
Here, this one, and this one. We're gonna use the sparker. It creates sparks. Of course, it's way used. I don't know. We're lucky we can get a spark going. You know, because we used it like a million times. And we're gonna use the starter fluid because we don't have magnesium. So if we were out in the woods somewhere and we need to get a fire going, we'd look for something flammable, and maybe we'll siphon some gas out of the car, or maybe just a drop or two, anything that's flammable to give us a flame. Usually when this is in good working order, then what I would do is I would spray the liquid here, and I would just go. I'm gonna try it here. Let me show you. Let me do a little demo. This is what I would normally do when this is in good working order. Of course, once you spray, you got to keep that can far away, and you just point it right up here, and you just go real fast until a spark hits that flammable liquid, and it'll ignite. You know, but I don't think it's going to ignite because we already used up this thing. So now we have to go to Plan B. Plan B would be to this is already wet. It's got the liquid on it, so I'm gonna put it on the inside of this thing because this thing is not big enough to create a spark big enough to fly out, but I'm sure it'll create a spark just to get this going. So watch this. Now we're gonna have us a little flame inside this thing. I'm sure this thing didn't dry off already, or did it?
Yeah, I think it, because there's a lot of big sparks. Yeah.
That's funny. So we'll spray a little bit on
Focus.
Huh?
Focus.
Who's here?
What?
And here you go.
Focus, focus.
Okay. Put that back in there. And here we
Go
go.
fast, fast, fast. Oh, well, because it's wet.
It'll create. Hold on. There you go. You
There
got a
we
flame.
go.
You don't got here.
Whoa.
Okay. Now it's very important to grow this fire. You just videotape me, alright?
No, big. Pop.
Videotape me while I grow the fire. We don't want to lose it. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, you have an idea of
Nice
what
fire.
we had to do to get this fire going. So basically, it's very important that you use something flammable or liquid because we don't have magnesium. So we use the starter fluid. But you saw that big flame. That was kind of dangerous, right?
Yeah.
But I always train my girl to keep her hair away, and luckily for her, she's smart enough. She kept her hair tucked in, and never get too close to this fire. So now, basically, you got the fire going, and then you got to grow it. Are you videotaping the fire, Maria? How we're growing it?
Yeah.
I got a feeling it's gonna die out.
Put some leaves in there.
Yeah, there you go. You have to feed it with some dry stuff.
It's not focusing again.
Good.
It's blurry again. Okay, there.
There you go. Get up the smoke. Alright.
It's like the freaking smoke is following me.
Put that dry stuff on it. Dry stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't smother it. It's very important that you don't smash this thing.
Or choke it.
There's gonna be light stuff hanging on top here. Real light. You know?
They're right here.
Wait. Hold on. Let that stuff catch on fire. There you go. That's what you want. You want that fire to stay alive. You know?
We got all our stuff ready.
This is tree skin or whatever you want to call it. And just peel it off and just feed the fire. Now, keep on videotaping the fire. Don't videotape me, alright? And we're going to grow this fire. This is like our 4th attempt getting this fire going. So we didn't have the proper stuff ready, but I think
Finally
we're ready
works.
this time. I think we should back off a little bit.
Ashes
Now
falling.
that the flame is going, you don't want to smother it. You just want to feed it light stuff until you feel it's strong enough to take on the stronger or the bigger branches.
Stop
Very
focusing.
That once you get that flame going, that you grow it. You know how you grow it. You just keep feeding it with light stuff, super light stuff. And as it grows bigger, you toss on the bigger stuff. And you got to leave one or two things inside, heavy duty stuff, so that they would catch on flames to get you that big amper going. But basically, that's how you grow your fire. It's a little windy now here. That's going to be to our advantage here. But, now this fire is all done in the backyard of my house, but it's no different from the forest preserve or anywhere else near a lake where you want to catch a fish. One person will go fishing. If you're with two people, one person will go try and catch a fish or hunt something, and one other try to get a fire going. And before you do that, you got to get the big stuff ready here. So that when the fire is big enough,
got everything ready there.
Take on the next stage of woodies, and then that's when this one would probably go perfect right here. Lay it right across. There you go. That's nice, huh? And once you lay that on there, you could set this on there. Now it's basically like barbecuing wood, really. And eventually it'll eat itself off, just like cancer or something. I don't know. It'll eat itself off, or it'll eat up whatever it's leached on, or whatever is leaching onto it. It'll just eat it up. And depending on if you're like stuck somewhere and you know you're gonna need fire tomorrow, so you want to make sure that this fire stays alive. And this is an excellent fire starter, excellent fire feeder. It feeds the fire, and you could use this. This is beautiful right here. It's nice, it's dry, and it's nice. Burn easily, And now I'm just making sure this fire stays alive. Now the fire is strong enough and it's ready to go. Then you can feed it with the bigger ones, because that's what I want. I want to get these going. So once they burn, then I want to throw that meat on there. Now that we have this fire cooking nice and good, make sure you put that flammable stuff far away from the flame. We'll keep it away from the fire now, real far away. Okay. And are you videotaping here? Now,
7 minutes already.
Sure.
7 minutes.
It's alright. Some videos go for as long as 1 hour. This might go 2 hours, because remember we have to do the cooking process.
Well, we're gonna do it in parts. So this is part 1. Then the next video is gonna be part 2 of cooking the food. Then part 3.
We're just growing the fire right now, and this is this wood. I chopped this wood. Remember this wood I chopped? Remember? This is nice, excellent. So we stopped buying barbecue now. We use wood. We use natural wood to barbecue with. The meat tastes better. It's healthier, and it just it's nice. I like it. It's a very good lifestyle.
Less money.
Huh?
Less money to pay.
Yeah.
Actually, no money to pay.
We're using chicken for today because this is what we want. We prefer steaks, but steaks is.
We don't really have enough of
Today
it.
we're just using chicken. Everybody feels like chicken today.
Here, that's a chicken.
There you go. Now if you switch over here, we're gonna show you how we gotta clean this. We used this so many times. You want to clean it. Usually I take this inside and wash it in the sink. But let's pretend that we don't have water, so I'm using a steel brush. And I'm gonna brush the heck out of this because we have used it previously. This will take away most of the stuff that's on there from last time's barbecue. Alright. And then we'll turn it the other way. Okay, crisscross. Go this way. Alrighty, spin it around. Of course, pointed at this fire, we have water ready in case of an emergency. Even though this is in the backyard, it's very dangerous. I should never leave a fire unattended. And
stupid smoke.
huh?
Smoke is getting in my eyes.
It's alright, okay, you gotta get used to it. You know?
Phew, that's better. The camera isn't focused again.
Sure.
There.
And what? Let me turn this upside down. And we'll brush the hell out of it. There we go. Nice and clean.
Focus.
Alright, so this is clean and done and ready to eat on. Cooking. See? That's how you utilize what you got. Now we do have water. And have a seat and relax. Now, these were handmade. I made this by hand. Look at that. Ultimate. This is nice. This is basic. This was made out of a straight bar. I bent it, designed it, and this has many uses. You could do a lot with these two.
Move the fire around.
This is the ultimate. What do you call this? I created this like a design. I added all this add-on stuff and made it all fancy. And it's just perfect because it's like this in here, and now it acts as
Sadie's here.
Huh?
Should I go open the door for her?
Who?
Yeah.
Go open the door.
No, this is Bobby's making the fire.
Doing a YouTube video. Alright, now where were we? I designed this myself. It's perfect for a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of things. It's what somebody must have got to it and that is supposed to really go on here. This is how it goes. What are you doing, Maria? Are you taping?
Yeah, it's on. See?
Okay.
I'm just covering the wind from it.
Yeah, that wind is blowing and that smoke is coming in my eyes. I can't see what I'm doing in here. But
Should I go get the fan?
no, I get nothing. Get what?
The fan.
No fan. You got enough wind here. So basically, this is why I created this little spring here and add-on. And when let's say I wanna hold something, and I don't want to grip it. What I'll do is point at the tips here on the top. You see this? What this does is it'll grab whatever I want to grab, and then I yank on this. I pull it forward, and look, see, there you go. This goes forward, locking the mechanism, and we have
And it broke.
mechanism failure. You like that? But it works perfect.
Where'd the fire go?
It didn't break, it just snapped open because I didn't have it locked on properly. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. I gotta get it. Hold on. Videotape while I get it. See? Look, you put that in there, and you just there you go. Now, there you go. See, it's holding by itself. Suppose I wanted to cook something. I got a little mouse or something, and I want to cook it. I'll have him on there. I'll grip him with this, and I'll just toast him. You know?
Yeah.
And if I wanted to release it, all I have to do is go back on this, and boom, it's done deal. You know. So this is perfect. This is excellent. If you would like to order one of these, I don't know. You know, I'll make it, but it's going to cost me like 2 hours to make, and it cost maybe $100.
100. That?
Bring the video back on there.
$60 maybe.
Sure.
Maybe $60.
Yeah. Well,
Get rich off
I
of
don't
that.
really want to make it. Okay, so we're done with video 1. Please follow us for video number 2.
Make
Is
sure to watch part 2 and 3.
part 2 and 3 are going to be a lot more fun because we're going to butcher the chicken here. We're going to have a lot of knife action. We're going to have Rambo Grill over there, and we're going to have a cookout, and it's going to be fun. Right now, round 1 is showing you how to build a fire without a lighter and grow the fire, and now the fire is growing. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe my tears and blow my nose and wash my hands, and be right back for video number 2. Thank you so much.
Why are you crying?